It starts with a sneeze. I have more time annually with my sinus infections than I do with my parents. And I love my parents insurmountably more. The pressure behind my eyes, pulsing eardrums, the ache in my teeth, a walking malaise, disturbance of what seems to be the very center of my mind, eviscerating my creativity and ambitions. Air pockets within my sinus cavity collapse like a coal mine beneath the environmental pressures of putrid debris. Only this disastrous collapse is not in the name of economic progress. And to my knowledge, no Chinese miners lay vanquished inside of my sinuses. And no lamenting families exist outside my nostrils with placards and flowers and mourning remembrance and corporate disgust. But a lot of tissues are still used. Ripples form around the lake of my immunity as galloping disease approaches, aggregating for months like a search engine. Goblins, municipal waste, congregating in the bowels of my forehead, they awake to strike like unforeseen terrorism, which is redundant. For certainly uncertainty is the most terrorizing aspect of terrorism and of sinus infections. Yes, you heard that right. Sinus infections are like terrorism. I jumped around. This is why I don't like reading in front of people. Sinus infections are like terrorism. Many instances of early 21st century terrorism can be linked to the Middle East. The Middle East has a substantial amount of desert. Deserts contain dust, and dust can cause sinus infections. You're welcome. It arrives days early before international flights. On the first warm day of spring, when I wrote this, before Poetry Slam Finals in 2011, when my cupboard has removed soup from its menu, when Puffs Plus lotion aren't in stock in my local store, and when I don't fucking feel like blowing my nose for the next 2 weeks, then I sneeze. The goblins wage war on my peace-loving Switzerland esophagus. My thoughts and plans dissipate like hazy steam never inhaled, and I make terrible lapses in judgment. Like forming comparisons between terrorism and sinus allergies, and between sinus bacteria and annual Chinese minor deaths. This is what sinus infections do. According to the Xinhua news agency, Chinese coal miner deaths accounted to 80% of all mining deaths in 2003. There should be meaningless rubber bracelets designed to enlighten first world societies of this plight. Of course, I mean the plight of my recurrent sinusitis.